Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to AVX Live. I'm Joe Gilderson, President of Corporate Audio Visual Services. And looky who I got here today.
It's a tree.
It's a tree, a real tree.
That's
We're IRL with Mr. Ryan Finch.
I, too, am here. In addition to the tree, three living beings all sitting with one another. How festive.
We don't normally do this. As you know, we're usually in remote locations. But today, since we're together, recapping 2023, we now have a whole crew of people here doing all sorts of things that are very distracting.
Well, we're putting more effort into our 99th episode. So,
I mean, as we should, right?
Right. Well, we should have been doing this for episodes 1 through 98 too. But hey, 99.
You know, Ryan,
might as well start somewhere.
It's not time for that. But we do have some new technology we're trying today as well. So anything that goes wrong, Ryan's fault.
I accept.
Just saying. So we thought this would be a great time to recap a little bit of 2023. This is our last show of the year, pretty much because somebody goes on vacation for the rest of the year while I'm here to do all the work. No surprise there. But we're going to discuss some interesting analytics. And then we're going to go into some projects, fun stuff. And I'm sure somewhere along the way, Ryan's going to make fun of me.
That's 100% accurate.
There'll be no flying Joes today, my friend. But before we get to our really good information, Mr. Ryan Finch, you want to do your thing?
Before our RGI, really good information? Yes.
Yeah.
You can find us on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on YouTube Live. You can do that every Wednesday, specifically at 1 o'clock, just like it's Wednesday at 1 o'clock right now. And while you're there, you can drop us a comment. You can be part of the show. Ask your questions. We will answer it live. It's a little more difficult this week, but I have it on my phone right here. I can answer your questions live, so do it. You can also like, comment, share, subscribe, all the above. Please and thank you. Much appreciated. If you miss a previous episode, how would you know if you missed this episode if you're watching this right now?
Because this is 99.
If you're like, hey, I can't watch the rest of this episode, fear not. You can go over to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/corporate AV. Thank you very much. To find our full video discography. And of course, you can also find some bite-sized pieces, some shark bites on Instagram, Facebook, and on LinkedIn. So there you have it.
Man, you really nailed that.
I like to think I did.
That was pretty good.
Thanks.
All right. Well, I have my trusty script here today to try to keep us on time and on track, just like we do in real life. So, Mr. Finch, 99th episode. What do you think of all this?
Great 99, just like Wayne Gretzky.
Okay. And fortunately, I do actually agree with you on that part.
That's it.
So do you know that in 2023, we did 29 episodes?
That doesn't seem like a lot.
I think you're looking at it the wrong way. The glass is half full. Did you know that we started AVX Live in February of 2021?
No. I mean, well, I know that because you told me earlier. So officially, yes, but for the sake of the show, no, I didn't know that.
Next time, try to act a little surprised. Better? Okay, that's good. So we're coming up on 3 years. And of course, episode 100 is going to take place in 2024, the year of the Wood Dragon.
The what?
You heard me. Wood Dragon.
And what is this?
Well, look, it's going to be a very prosperous year, Mr. Finch, in
your
career, in opportunities, and here at Corporate AV and AVX Live. So remember, I'm the one who told you.
Wood Dragon.
Wood Dragon.
Book it.
Mark it down. All right. So before we get into this recap, what is this recap even going to discuss?
Well, we are going to recap the Analytics Award winners for AVX. The AVX Analytics Award winners. Wow. There we go. We just branded
What letters are those?
That's a lot. I'm not going to try to embarrass myself right now. That's exactly what would happen.
Yeah.
So we're going to look at the episodes, the winners, if you will, who got the most eyeballs for all of our episodes 1 through, well, actually, that's not really 1 through 99. It's, help me out with the math. What did we start?
We did 29 episodes.
70,
from episode 71 on.
71 on. That's why I keep you around for the math. Somebody math check and let me know if that's accurate. Anyway, so we're going to take a look at the winners, who got the most eyeballs, the most views, just like we did last year, where Melissa Andriot came away with bragging rights for a whole year you'll get bragging rights for an entire year. You'll have an open door for any time you want to come back on the show because you're all just aching to do it. So there you have it. So we're going to look at each channel, a breakdown of who the top 3 were, and then we'll look at a sum total, just like I said, that Melissa had won last year, and we'll see who's the top dog this year.
And then wait till you hear the prize. Ryan, before we do that, could I get a prop, please? I'm going to need some hot chocolate. Thank you to our stagehand crew here.
That's nice. Imagine if there's Captain Morgan in it and you had no idea until right now.
There's not, though.
Damn.
Thank you. Prop out. Yep.
Prop out.
Okay. Mr. Finch, let's get this party started.
Okay, so we're going to start off with Facebook. And we have a little gimmick. That's what it is.
Gimmick?
It's a drum roll.
Oh.
And I don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to try. So Joe is going to cue the slide. Oh, he's got to listen to it too.
I'm going to hear it. I want to hear it.
I'm still going to cue you. Here comes. Ready? Okay. So the winner, the top 3 for Facebook for 2023 on AVX. Drum roll. There you have it. Ba-boom. In third place, we have friend of the show, friend of the company, Hillary Millman of In Better Words and Association Development Officers, the ADO. Congratulations on number 3. In second place, we have the wonderful Christina Ray of Buzz Creators. And in first place, Allison Curtis, Make-A-Wish, Hudson Valley. Congratulations. You were the most watched episode on Facebook. Wow.
That's impressive.
That's tremendous.
That is really impressive.
Well done. Well done, all 3 of you. And of course, we love all of our guests. In no way is this a favorite, what do you call it when you're playing favorites, right? But if you got us the most eyeballs.
So you mean we don't love Allie more because of
that?
Okay, let's keep going.
Anyway,
keep going.
So moving on, we're going to go to, is it YouTube next?
LinkedIn.
Yeah. Apologies. So we're going to take a look at the LinkedIn impressions and who came away as the top impressed upon episodes.
Impressionist.
I don't think that's it. Okay. So we're going to go for a drum roll again. Here it comes. Ready for a drum roll. There you have it. In third place, Jason Hatchian, Jay Hatch.
Jay Hatch, baby.
Really cool guy. Mogul Status Media, Made by Us Music, and he's such an active person. I'm sure there's other brands that he's representing at this point. He's a tremendous guy. Congratulations, Jason. Then in second place, Nikhil Jaga. Did I pronounce that right?
Pretty
last
close.
name, Nikhil, we've met many times. I like you very much. I've never pronounced your last name in person before, and Joe coached me through it earlier. I think I nailed it. Nikhil Jaga. Woo! CMIT Solutions. Well done. And then in first place, another podium for Christina Ray of Buzz Creators. Wow. Well done. First place in the LinkedIn impressions category. Wow.
That's pretty amazing.
This is great. The awards will be mailed to you very shortly, but of course there are 3 more. And here they come.
There are 3 more. Where are we going?
YouTube.
Here
it comes. Drum roll, please. There we go. Okay. In third place, once again, Allison Curtis, Make-A-Wish, Hudson Valley. Well done. Our friend Rose of Wartburg and the Westchester Women's Summit, another friend of the show. Thank you very much, Rose. Well played. And then again in first place, congratulations, Christina Ray of Buzz Creators. It's almost like she does this for a living, right?
She does.
She does, indeed. Yeah. So well played, first place in YouTube. So now, Joe.
Hold on. What's coming next?
This is a big deal.
I don't know if I have this.
We're going off script. This is for all the marbles.
Okay.
It's actually on the script. Don't worry.
Okay.
For all the marbles, for the bragging rights, for the entire year of 2024, Melissa Andrio, your time in the spotlight has come to an end. Well done. But it's time to crown a new winner. And here it comes. Drum roll, go! Hold on, I hit the wrong button. There we go. Hey! There we have it. Jason Hatchian, Jay Hatch, in third place once again. Christina Ray of Buzz Creators, and in a shocking turn of events, Allison Curtis, Make-A-Wish Hudson Valley. Allison did really, really well on Facebook. You must have a lot of friends and people who care about you, because we were pretty blown away by the numbers on the Facebook side. So that pushed her right into Joe. Expected this. Well done, Allison. You have bragging rights for an entire year. Your gift is in the mail. It looks a lot like this right here. It is a candy cane. That is all the budget of this show could afford. They are very delicious. There is plastic on this. They are very delicious.
That's what happens when you go off script.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway, congratulations to all of our award winners. It's been a wonderful year of AVX.
Nice job. Nice job. Ryan, do we have an honorable mention?
We do have an honorable mention.
Sticky right
I'm
now.
covered in sugar, and I didn't plan that very well. Anyway, an honorable mention is our friend Hillary Millman, because in the overall numbers, she was one single view, impression, reach, one single solitary view away from Jay Hatch. Felt like we had to shout you out there, because if I had checked 20 minutes later, it could have been different. Who knows?
Anything could have happened.
That's how this goes. But well done to everybody. Much appreciated. Thank you for being guests on the show. And we look forward to a wonderful series of guests in 2024.
Please don't pay any attention to the notes going across the screen down the bottom. But Ryan's looking for some comments. You know, he's the most humble part of the show.
Humble. You'd
never
find
comments.
somebody more humble than
Just saying. All right, Ryan, we went through analytics.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody is just waking up now. And now we're going to talk about projects.
That's your favorite part?
I mean, I love projects. I love designing them. I love participating in them. I like the production.
I love the meaningless accolades. What can you say?
That's why you're the most humble. That's what we're talking about.
Oh, gosh. Go ahead.
All right. So we chose just a few projects to represent the types of projects that we work on. So we have a fundraising event, which, of course, we did over 100 this year of fundraising events. We have an award show, which that's just fun for everybody all the time. And then we have a corporate investment day, which I like the best because it makes us the most money. But let's get right into the three different projects. So for projects, we have some visuals. Let's bring them into screen here. So here we have a plain old, actually, it's not a plain old building.
It's not.
It's a spectacular
incredible.
Gymnasium. I mean, it's really incredible. And we're lucky they even let us in the building. But this is from our friends at the Masters School, which I think is Dobbs Ferry.
Dobbs Ferry, indeed.
And it's really a stunning facility. But the challenges are still big when you're trying to make it an event space to hold 500 people and create the right environment to raise money. So how did we get it to go from, sorry, wrong one? How about that? So now it looks like an event space. Ooh, so pretty. Ooh. Okay, we're going to stay on this one for half a second here. But what did we have to do? Well, we had to build a 32-foot by 20-foot stage and then fill it up with instruments. So there's drums and bass and guitar and piano. And then we have to have ways they can hear themselves, because how many people were on stage that day?
A bunch. There was maybe like 20.
Is that the technical term?
A bunch is the technical term. That is correct. Quantifiable.
Okay, quantifiable as a bunch on stage. And they actually want to hear what they're doing up there. So that becomes a lot of work. For our audio files, that's a full concert sound system. We have Yamaha CL5 to manage monitors and a Yamaha CL5 back at front of house, which of course is hidden up on a balcony someplace. But that's the way that all these people can hear in a gymnasium, which I got to tell you is not designed for sound. But we also have hundreds of feet of drapery to try to soften the space and make it look a little nicer. We have lighting like crazy. Lighting's kind of like one of the big winners of this type of environment, where we had over 115 fixtures, because we're highlighting the stage, we're highlighting the ceiling, the walls, the drapery, auction items, you name it. You got to make this a big party. So that's really what we were trying to do on this project here. And it was a lot of fun, very successful. They had a a great show. You know what? I did forget to mention these crazy 2 projection screens, because 82 feet away, shooting at angles, are 14,000 lumen projectors that are shooting between the stars. I mean, it's like a shooting star, I think. Is that an accurate description?
That actually fits better than really any other event you could have attributed that to. So well done.
You know, he's always surprised when I say something that's accurate and funny.
Very
But
true.
all right, Ryan, listen, I'm going to take that one off screen for a second.
Okay.
That was a great event. And I know the guy who actually designed it and headed that project up, which probably involved a little bit of pre-production, I would imagine.
A lot of it.
What's a lot of it? What does that mean?
Hours and hours of work.
What would you do during those hours and hours of work?
Well, everything from, take measurements to draw floor plans to try to fit things in place, solve problems that you think of as you're going through the process, and point out things that could be problems that you have to address ahead of time so that when you get in, everything is heading in the right direction.
That's impressive. Wow. You really are the most humble. All right, let's look at the next project, which is going to be an award show. Again, we have some more visuals for you. Let's pull them up.
What's that?
That, my friend, is an empty jet engine airplane maintenance hangar.
Joe, that's not an event space.
It's not in that photo, but what about if we did that?
Ah, I see. See what you did there.
Now it's an event space. You can tell by the bar.
You know what? It's fair. That is fair. That does make it.
So it makes it an event space.
I don't make the rules, but
that's our friend at Caperbury Events. They're fantastic.
We like
did
them.
A great job.
Absolutely.
And so in this particular case, we had to transform the space from doing maintenance on private jet planes to holding 500 to 600 people in for a big party and award show. So the first thing we did is had to soften it up and make it look like something. So there's about 400 feet of drapery that goes all around, and that is set up in time schedule so that the doors don't knock it all down like dominoes.
Try to avoid that. See, that's one of those things that we think about ahead of time. You solve the problems before they happen.
And you know how we knew about that? Because it happened one time.
Sometimes that's the best teacher, is experience.
But it wasn't on this event. We learned from that many years ago. All right, so we have a giant screen there as the focal point of the room. Let me see if there's a better shot of that. And the funny thing is that projector is behind the screen with a special lens, and it is up on a forklift about 15 feet in the air.
Get the fork out of here.
Hey, buddy, you can't say that on this show.
You knew that was coming.
Okay, big sound system, of course, because that sound's got to go 120 feet down the road. Lots of lighting. We had kind of like a fire type of theme for this year because these award winners were hot, baby. They were hot. Wow. Yeah. So you feel the flames right now, don't you?
It's actually toasty.
Yeah.
Works out nicely.
I mean, look at this view from that giant stage we built. You know why that stage had to be so big, Finch?
For lots of people for photos?
Yeah, for lots of people of photos. Look at all those smiling winners up there on stage. Well,
Beautiful evening.
We're happy to have them all here, and we are happy to be a part of the event. Great job to our friends from BCW and my friend Amanda. She is pretty good at this stuff, I got to say.
I would agree.
All right, so you saw an award show. You saw a fundraising event. I mean, you want to go corporate? Is that what you want to do?
You did say that was your favorite.
Well, let's see if I can get this right before we go corporate. Uh-oh. I think I might have lost something. Well,
You're kidding me.
I'm not kidding you.
You're
That slide's
kidding me.
gone, which we could get back, but it's
You're
gone right now.
kidding me.
Oh, hold on. Oh, Finch, it's here. Yes, we're back.
Oh, I'm
Woo!
almost disappointed.
No, I got it.
it.
Hey, look, we're live here. I mean, this is the way this rolls. Could
It
I
would
get
have
my
been
prop?
so much
I'm going to need some
funnier.
more hot chocolate,
It would have
please.
been so much funnier.
Yeah. And can I just thank one of our sponsors of the show, Buzz Potential.
Hey,
Hey, Ryan, where are these, please?
you got it.
Yeah. All right, prop out. Here we go.
Now you can't tell where I'm looking. I could be looking
Yeah,
at
I'm
the
not
camera.
going to
I
hit
could
any
also
more
be looking at
buttons
the
right this
conference
second. So I'll hit them afterwards. So here looks like an event space. This is with one of our friends at Convene, one of their properties called 360 Madison. And most people go into this space and they use it exactly as is. But not us here at Corporate AV. No way. we got to make this much more complicated. Now, this is an investor day. So this particular project was actually more technically involved because we have investors and shareholders in the room. There's, call it 150 of them there. And then we have investors and shareholders online. This was our friends at One Main Financial. So after we start with that event space, we turn it into something else. We got to dress it up. The first thing we see here, and this is very prevalent in most of our corporate events, and what we're doing in a lot more of our other events, whether it's fundraising, awards, anything really, is custom backdrops. So this is all custom designed to the exact size of this room, exact height. You can even see how that One Main Financial branding is located in the perfect height above the panelist's head so that it's in almost every shot. Nice work, Ryan.
I'd like to say so myself.
Yeah. The whole team worked on that, but Marissa headed this project up and did a great job. So in this case, we're utilizing what the venue has in place, which is a whole bunch of screens, and we're still working on that. There we go. They have a whole bunch of screens. They have some sound built in, but in our case, we couldn't use that because we needed full control for all aspects of this room and for both the hybrid side, the virtual side, and in person. So here we go. What's different about doing it as a hybrid event? You have a lot of branding online. So in this case, here's our CEO and chairman from One Main, and he's live with 3 cameras highlighting him. But when he has slides, we have it as a branded window. And this branded window lives on a custom website that we're monitoring everybody who's logged in. They have a custom designed registration link that's for all security as well as for tracking. And then at the end of the event, we get to give them some different logistics. There might be one more slide. Let's see what I got. Oh, beautiful.
Look at you.
There's our panel right there. But to capture all this is all broadcast camera work. There's a whole production team of about 12 people working. Everything is recorded. There's editing that goes into it afterwards. This is really a full show from top to bottom. Ryan, anything you'd like to contribute regarding this show right here?
Absolutely not.
All right, that's the most intelligent thing I've heard you say all day. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
There you have it.
You know, Ryan, the show is actually on track timing-wise.
I like the fact that we did that. I actually, as we're sitting here, I realized that the little surprise I had for you at the end might have copyrighted music in the background, and thus I don't know if I can show it.
Well, I guess we're going to find out, aren't we?
Well, that is true, because if we just roll it, then whatever happens, happens.
Whatever happens, happens. Look, we're about 25 minutes into the show. I want to say thank you to everyone for 2023. We had a spectacular year. And despite all of Ryan's jokes, he's going to be sending you out candy canes because he did all the analytics. So he is 100% responsible for the awards as well.
I did not realize that until this moment.
Should we once again bring up our award winners?
Just to go through them all? Yeah, why not? Here we are once again, Allison Curtis, Christina Ray, and Jay Hatch, our total Analytics Awards winners for AVX for 2023. Well done. And thank you.
I like that you didn't expect that was going to happen, because that makes me happy.
Yeah, wow.
Well, I think we're going to wrap this show up because, you know, we got to start prepping for 2024. That 100th episode is going to require some preparation.
That is true.
Yeah, it could be a big deal. I mean,
We'll
maybe
see.
not, but it could be. It could be a big deal.
We could have candy canes, live trees, who knows?
I mean, have you ever seen this much action on AVX Live?
I personally have not.
What about when we went out in the warehouse and had roaming cameras?
That actually was more action, if we're being honest.
Okay.
That was more action.
Yeah, I know.
We'll do better next
That's
time.
because I've seen the 29 episodes of 2023.
I have seen like 5 of them.
Yeah, well, you participated in like 3. Either way, that's great news. Listen, thank you everyone for joining us. Ryan Finch, let's see if you can tell people how they can find us.
You can find us on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on YouTube Live. You can do that all the time. Specifically, though, Wednesdays at 1 p.m. live anyway. And while you're there, you can drop us a comment. You can be part of the show. Ask ask your questions. We will answer them live. You can also like, comment, share, subscribe. All of the above. It is super appreciated. If you missed a previous 29 episodes, you should go back and you should watch that. It's on our YouTube channel right now, youtube.com/corporate AV. And you can find some little bite-sized chunks, some snippets on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Check us out.
That was pretty good. You know, Ryan, we might actually have a comment or two. So let's just check it out. I got a comment here on Facebook. It just says Edith Gilderson-Lopez, but thank you, Edith Gilderson-Lopez. How about our friend, longtime watcher, Robbie? Robbie, thank you. Thank you very much. This is good stuff. You know,
That's great.
Ryan, there was one other thing I forgot to mention.
What's that?
My prop is a little bit further out of the way. You didn't actually notice this, but I forgot to reference that it was Kiss's last performance show this year.
The last or the last?
On December 1st and 2nd at Madison Square Garden. So I know you missed that, but since they started in New York, I thought we should reference that they finished in New York. And of course, their digital avatars will continue forever. At some point, you may see digital avatars here on AVX Live.
That's an idea.
Yeah.
It's a technology podcast after all.
I mean, we're working on that. So new technology, we're going to talk about
100th episode, holograms.
I don't know if we're ready for that.
It's your responsibility. I'll do the candy canes, you do the holograms.
All right. We're going to come back to that part, but once again, thank you, everyone. We appreciate it. Since Ryan has some sort of surprise, I'm going to sign
I think I'm just going to roll it. Screw it.
Bye-bye. Ciao, ciao. Thank you, guys. We'll see you next year.
Adios, folks.
So tight, you can see